questions for Julian, please?
Julian, how's the transition, having that huge move, all the way down, joke. What's it been like getting used to college life and rolling early and getting used to the guys?
Everything has been smooth so far due to the help of all the coaching staff, and they got everybody helping us, like the academic advisors, counselors. Everybody's helping me have a smooth transition and making it easy. So yeah. Not often. People would think since I'm here in the city I'll go home a lot, but I have so much going on with football and school that I'm not able to visit that much, but I'll call and check up or go home like on the weekend maybe. So.
There's always such an emphasis on players from Whitfield coming here, and we always do stories on it and things like that, but just what's it like for you being a hometown kid as part of this program?
It feels great. Like, I'm just here, everything's here, all my resources. I definitely feel like the Whitfield have a lot of gems that are missed, but like, it feels good being here.
There are a few experienced quarterbacks on this roster already. How do you put your name into the hat, so to speak, for competition? How do you gain a leg up?
I'll say just putting my head down and working and getting as far up in the depth chart as I can. So like just doing as much as I can, learning the playbook, and really gelling with all my receivers and things like that.
What have you learned from Nate and Christian and Ty, guys that have been here last year?
All the quarterbacks are really close. We're real tight. Our quarterback room is real tight, and anytime I have any questions, they'll help me with anything. Always looking out for me, and so anything.
Julian, what do you think of Coach Bell's system?
I feel like it's a great system. It's fast, like Cam said. I feel like it's great for me spreading the defense out. Could work to some of my strengths, like throwing the ball and using my athletic ability, and yeah, things like that.
Last year we saw just about every quarterback on the depth chart play. I know that's a little unusual, but does the chance to get out there, knowing that there's able to be that trouble, does that excite you?
Yeah, it definitely does. But I know that I have to put in the work to get the opportunity. It's not just going to come easy. So I'm doing everything I can do on my part to try to get there, but that's going to be tough. But I'm definitely trying. So yeah.
Julian, just with how well you use your legs, your early impressions of the system, do you feel like that suits that part of your game particularly?
Yeah, just the ability to be able to run the ball. And because Bell always tells us if our first or second read isn't there, either check it down or take off. So just having that option is good. I feel like it's good for me.
Joy, you mentioned there are a lot of good players in the Whitfield. What's the pride for you to stay home, to try to be an impact player at your home university?
I feel like me coming here, I could definitely get a couple more Whitfield guys to come here. I feel like that could be a big influence and the start of a new thing for Whitfield guys to start coming here, and yeah.
Why Pitt? Why was this the fit for you?
I feel like I'm home. Everything's here, like all my resources. My dad, he's a big role in everything that I do, so he's always here to help me. And my family, that's another big thing. That's my main thing, my family, and they're here, so yeah.
Coach Narduzzi pointed out that your offensive coordinator is also left-handed. You're trying to play that, like, come on, Coach, you and I were both left-handed. Let's work together. Is that unique?
Yeah, definitely. And for him, he says he doesn't have anything against lefties. That's a good thing about him being left-handed. A lot of offensive coordinators wouldn't really look into a lefty, so I'm happy that he's here and we have something in common so that it doesn't affect me and how he looks at me.
When you're out throwing with the receivers, have they ever mentioned it? Like, wow, the ball looks different coming from that side or anything like that?
Early on, they will say something about it. It's not really tough, but they say, like, it's different. Like, it looks different coming the way that it spins, but it's not more difficult to catch or anything. But
Poltergeist. Any other questions for Julian?
Do you do anything or everything else left-handed?
Everything. Anything I do with everything I do with my left hand.
Always been that way for you?
Yeah.
Congratulations with the other guys that have enrolled in here.
Everybody's tight. All the other early enrollees and everybody run a facility. Like, you could just see anybody talking to anybody. Like, I'm cool with a lot of the older guys. Like, just walking around a facility, I speak to anybody. Everybody speaks to each other. It's just like that, like a tight family around here. So, yeah.
What's your first impression of throwing to guys that have been here a couple of years?
I'll say the speed is very different than high school. You got to really throw the ball early and on time if you want to be effective and have a good ball. So, yeah, the speed is very different.